All right. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm joined with Angel, who's not showing up on here, but he is here, I
Hello,
promise.
hello. Here, let me leave and rejoin for a second
Yeah,
here.
I think you're good. I think you're good. Hmm. I'll get that figured out. But while I get that figured out, um, I'm gonna go into division stats. So I'll have you talk about that for a little bit.
Sure thing. All right. For Lag Legends, I mean, all unfortunately, the entire record is kind of zeros across the board because for some reason we don't really have any solid stats for that right now, unfortunately. However, for the entire Division E standings, it's going to be Zero Gravity versus Lag Legends tonight. I want to say Zero Gravity is 5-0, and Lag Legends are 2-3 right now. Zero Gravity coming out the gate with a very, very high win percentage, especially goals, shots, shooting, assist. I mean, like, they got the red marks in almost every single category, really powering through on all of that. Very, very strong right now. And I don't know, man. I mean, just really, really, really high up there for the top dog on Division E. Lag Legends also being kind of the middle of the board right now, being 2-3 currently. I believe is their updated statistics, about 43% win rate. It's going to be a decent, interesting game here. We'll see. I don't expect a full sweep. I expect some good competition here. At least that's what I sure hope for. Um, but we'll see. You never truly know. You never know what happens. Maybe Lag Legends is a really, really good counter against Zero Gravity. Maybe they got some tricks up their sleeve to make this game a little smoother and make the outcome a little more interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will add that this is Zero Gravity's stream debut this season. This late in the season, this is
Mm.
the first time we get them on stream, and actually, this will mark us being able to get every single team on stream at least once in this season. So applause
Sweet.
to Dcrl and getting every team streamed thus far. Um, but with that being said, speaking of zero gravity, let's get their stats pulled up here.
Yeah, I mean, Zero Gravity, we got 10, Talon Ball, Ix, and Ender. The goals per game being heavily carried by Ix with that 1.31 goals per game. Ender with a pretty good flat 1. Talon Ball was a little bit lower. However, I imagine he's kind of pulling up in the stats for basically holding back and doing a little bit more goalie. He's got a little lower shooting percentage, but slightly higher-ish demos per game, kind of the middleman on the demos per game, but pretty good on the saves as well. So definitely going to be playing a lot more goalie here in this match compared to, I would imagine, Ix and Ender. Ix definitely carrying the team and a lot of the main scoring and really getting down the field and making some plays. And Ender definitely being kind of the middleman to round off the entire team with all of the stats and really be able to kind of boost them enough to be at the top of Division E currently at the moment.
Oh, I was looking at his name and I was about to ask if it was Ix or Nine, but I didn't see the little part on top, the Playboy Vix. Okay, so that makes a bit more
Oh,
sense.
I didn't.
But I honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think the IX, like just straight up Nine, that is a sweaty name. I would honestly that's a
It kind of is. It
that'd
kind
be
of
pretty
is.
sick. Um, but I will add with the zero gravity team, they do have some standout stats with goals per game and shots per game, and I stand by this as being the most consistent stat with the most winning teams. Is that whoever has the most shots per game is winning more games. And with a single player getting
Oh, 100%.
3.31 shots per game with 2.38 in Ender, like right behind him, is such an impressive stat, especially in this division. Putting on an immense amount of shot pressure is going to make teams crumble at this level. So I think Zero Gravity are going to be deadly.
For sure, they're going to be laying down the heat. I mean, they're going to show why they are the top dogs of Division E. Even though it is only Division E, they're going to show why they're better than every other team in there. And I'm
Speaking
excited
of
to kind of
other
see the outcome of
teams
this
here, we got Lag Legends who have zeros across the board, but leading in literally everything somehow. I don't know how that happened on the sheets, but I mean,
the numbers are just so high, it breaks all of the scales.
I think that's honestly like just on theme with their name, Lag Legends, to have zeros across the board. But I mean, to be real, I really don't think that stats could ever like tell us how these guys are going to play, because I mean, these guys are just a bunch of wild cards on the team. I just watched them play on Pumpkin's stream, and they did take a loss, but it was very, very close. And I think they're looking to bounce back in this series, play upset this late in the season.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting, and we'll have to see if, you know, maybe the zeros across the board are going to stop Zero Gravity from being able to see their stats or from being able to see the higher player. You know, maybe it's a little good cover-up. It's going to allow them to not be having certain teammates or team members being targeted. You know, it's hiding the stats. You know, maybe they're purposefully holding back. Maybe they are the top dogs of Div E. We'll see.
Perhaps. We're just waiting for a ready up here, and then we're going to get into it really quick because we are naturally behind schedule once again. But that is no problem because this was actually scheduled for 11 o'clock, so we're actually ahead of schedule.
Very ahead of
by
schedule.
the spreadsheet. So we'll get this situated. All right, well, let's get into this, Angel. Silk and Angel casting for the first time. I thought this would be a long time coming. I'm excited. I'm excited. The first time I heard you casting on your main channel, I was thoroughly impressed.
Well,
I mean, you got it. You got the talent with casting. So I hope you're able to carry this stream here. But it looks like there's people in the match. So we're going to get it underway here.
The only person carrying this stream is going to be you and your good looks, my man.
Oh, you make me blush. All right, let's get the game up here. There we go. Beautiful. Maybe. There we go.
No, you got it. You got it.
There we go.
Almost. Sweet.
All right, we're kicking off here. Lag Legends versus Zero Gravity. Zero Gravity being the titan of Division E. Lag Legends with their questionable internet service provider choices hoping to play upset here.
Springtrap on 100 ping. We'll see how he has to deal with that, to be honest. Might be a little bit, maybe a little bit of a difficulty. However, it is within reason for their team name, Lag Legends. We're going to see him kind of bouncing around here. Pretty close to Lag Legends, or sorry, Zero Gravity's side of the court right now. They're going to be up in that pocket. Springtrap trying to see a little bit what he can do here, though. He's going to get a demo against him. Pumpkinhead kind of keeping it in their corner right now. Maybe a shot on goal, but Playboy can't really make anything out of it too much. Pumpkinhead going up, trying to do a little bit of defense here. Trying to kind of get a little chaotic, trying to keep them at bay right now and stop them from scoring any early goals. A good save by Springtrap right off the bat. Playboy going to be close to the corner of the goal. He's trying to look around and really see what's going on. Pumpkin playing a little bit of goalie hanging back here and there. Ricky trying to chase Playboy around right now. Ooh, a little bit of a attempted bump, but not quite going to be able to reach anything. Still in that corner. Talon Ball trying to make a play off the wall right now. Good bump against Ricky. Not going to be able to do too much. Playboy's going to be up in the air a little bit, trying to get it back down court. It's going to be on the right side of the goalpost. Ricky trying to play a little bit more defense here. Ender's going to be keeping it in that pocket. A little bit of a shot on goal here is going to get a little close for him.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, with attempts like that, it's gonna be hard to find the back of the net. But Lag Legends have been on defense almost this entire game, and we're reaching about halftime. And I have to peek at the scoreboard real quick, because I mean, I really don't know if there's really many shots, if any, from Lag Legends.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see kind of what's going on right now, especially for how they're really going to go about trying to play the game, and really trying to lock down on if one team is able to get a goal, trying to kind of even it out, and maybe win the game with a 2-more goal lead, or really trying to draw it out towards overtime. I think it really kind of depends on who's going to score first and how the matchup's going to go beyond that.
Here we find something.
Ooh, it's getting pretty close here.
Yeah, I mean, they're starting to find something, Lag Legends. They're starting to get pressure, and maybe it's just shaking off the dust in game one.
Yeah,
they were on defense for the first half, but they seem to be putting on some offense in this later half here, and it seems to be going a little back and forth. We're still scoreless. Shot is going to be put a little wide, and we have the ball stuck in the corner.
You know, I know a lot of people, when talking about Division E, it's easy to kind of bash them for being like, oh, not too many hours put into the game, maybe inexperienced players. But I'm going to be honest with you, chat. I'm a pretty inexperienced player myself. I've got maybe a maximum of 5 hours in this game. So, if anything, this is my speed. You know, this is my pace right here.
And I think
if
you're
anything,
reading
a little
it
slower.
perfectly well. I mean, there's... I do want to kind of piggyback off that a little bit by saying that even in this competitive environment, even in the lowest division, these players are like in comms, and even though they're not able to set up the high level flashy high flying plays that Division A is able to, oh my god, almost crazy dunk there, but they still are able to coordinate amongst each other and like have that chemistry, and we can see it in these games. And I honestly am really impressed with how these Division E teams play throughout the season, especially the most winningest teams.
For sure, especially that team chemistry and really being able to kind of bond over and all of that stuff. You know, having a good time and losing is definitely going to be way better than having a bad time and winning.
Exactly, it's that friendship meta.
For sure.
Throw back to the old NRG pro scene. It's how they won for most of their time. They were just best buddies.
Pretty much. We've seen if we can kind of see an overtime here. Looks like it.
I think they set their controllers down for that. They wanted to play for overtime, and I don't blame them. 0-0 in game one. I mean, the stress is already hitting them.
Nice read by Pumpkinhead here. Going a little bit up in the air. It's going to be right in that corner. Good save by Talonball, though. Springtrap kind of keeping it down midfield. Ooh, Ricky trying to contest with that 50 on hitting it down midfield. It's going to go for a little bit higher, though. It's going to go. There's the first goal by Ricky. Oh, my gosh. Lag Legends takes game one.
That they
Absolutely
do.
Awesome.
The LAN attendee himself is able to open up the scoring for Lag Legends and get them a game on Zero Gravity, who arguably probably should have had that game, seeing the opportunities that they had almost the entire game. But I mean, in this overtime, Lag Legends are able to come out on top.
For sure. Yeah, I'm excited to kind of see how this keeps going. I mean, Lag Legends game one, definitely a really big, though game one a little slower than what everybody's used to, definitely a big confidence booster for them, since Lag Legends is kind of mid-division, facing up against a team that is the top of the division. Definitely going to be a good, or the right step in seeing if they can find their way towards victory.
Indeed. And we have game two underway now. Zero Gravity still looking for something. It's going to go on net, but a little bit high. Ender has to make a touch. That he does. Talon with the follow, but blocked out by Lag Legends. Playboy on the ball now. Gonna try and find a shot on, put into the corner, into safety. by Ricky. Little demo coming out, makes the ball spill mid to Talon, who fakes it for Playboy, who's going to take it up the wall himself, trying to buy time, get his team back into the play. It's going to spill mid. Ender's pre-jump. Not able to make contact, though. Lag Legends are out of the woods just for now.
Maybe a little bit of a fake out here, kind of going up in the air, a little bit closer towards Zero Gravity's goal right now. Playboy trying to get a little bit of a play here, but he's going to be missing it. Pumpkinhead trying to get a little bit of a read. Can he knock it a little bit towards the goal? Going to be a little bit more closer to the goalpost here. Ricky trying to bounce it back in right now. Springtrap, can he come in and contest Ender here? He can. He's able to hit it back a little bit higher up into the air, back into their pocket here. Playboy trying to get a little bit of a play. Springtrap backing up, but they're going to get a good demo off Playboy. Can they make a play off of this right here?
Oh!
And they can!
I need that in slow motion. Like, what even happened here? Ricky, to himself, actually goes for a bump, and a dunk comes out in the box. Rings flying everywhere. Sonic is celebrating Lag Legends with about a minute
Almost a really
down
good
here.
save by Talon Ball there as well, but just a little too late on the backflip to be able to block it. Springtrap takes a little bit down midfield, but Talon Ball is going to contest it and get that first touch to get him over here. Ricky trying to find it in the air. Not able to, so is Ender. Playboy trying to hit it back down midfield. Here and there, Talon Ball maybe trying to get a little bit of a reinforce on that midfield bump, but not quite going to get it. Ricky up in the air, trying to kind of keep it down their side, but the ball's really staying down mid. It's going to go back to Lag Legend's side of the corner. Pumpkinhead's going to be able to knock it away. Says, see ya, Rocket League ball. Shot on goal there. Decent save by Ricky. Trying to kind of drive around right now, see what any openings kind of open up and see what plays he can make off of it. Try to get it out of their corner of the field. Little shot above the goalpost. Not quite to be able to sink it.
I mean, Lag Legends
a little bit higher
here
right now.
are-
Ooh!
I was just about to say, they look like they're about to get scored on here. They've been in their own half, just sending it back into Zero Gravity, who are just, they constantly have somebody back in there to send it back in. They can't catch a break. And that they don't, because Zero Gravity are able to tie it up with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in game 2.
Yeah, they're really putting in the work right now, trying to just keep an eye on the ball. Springtrap really kind of able to keep it in that corner here, trying to get it away. Zero Gravity trying to make a play off of it, but unable to do so. Talon Ball trying to hit it back down midfield here. Pumpkinhead's going to go up and contest him. It's up in the air right now. Ricky trying to go for a little bit of an aerial, being able to hit it and knock it back down. Ender trying to knock it back down, and going to be an attempt at a block. Not quite going to be able to find it.
It was a fake. It was a fake, 100%. I mean, these guys,
yeah, for sure.
their game IQ is, I mean, beyond comprehension of any high-level Rocket League player. They see the game
for sure.
in 5 dimensions. I mean, look at this. Ender, he's going to take a 50. It's going to go back to his teammate, and it's going to ring around all the way into the net here.
Exactly. They've gone so far beyond that they know that the actual optimal speed to play. Ooh, a good save by Pumpkinhead right there. Maybe another shot on goal, not quite. We blocked by Pumpkinhead again. The optimal speed to play Rocket League is actually at such a slow pace that they're super easy to keep an eye on where the ball is at all times, and they're able to make every single play off of it and succeed.
Exactly. Control those challenges, control those 50s, and make sure that the ball gets into your teammate's lap as much as you possibly can. And honestly, you'll just win every single game. But now we see Pumpkinhead trying to take it upstairs, but fakes
Ooh,
it.
there he goes.
He gets the lead finally. Actually, not finally. I'm thinking backwards here. They get the lead back for Lag Legends. Lag Legends are here to play.
Definitely going to be up in the team chemistry right now, especially for Lag Legends, just really being able to power through. They really want to get that good win against the top dog of Division E. And as of right now, the way they're playing, if they keep playing like this, they're going to find that. 1 minute remaining on the clock. Ooh, a good block down and hitting it back down midfield by Pumpkinhead here. Pumpkinhead trying to see if he can find something off of this. Springtrap coming in through the air, going to be missing it. However, Ricky's going to be able to get it back. back down midfield. Playboy's going to hit it back into their corner. Little off the side of the goal right here. Shot on goal. It's going to be blocked by Pumpkinhead. Ooh, a little bit of a fake out off the wall here. Springtrap definitely did not see that coming. 22 seconds on the clock. Will we see an overtime, or will this be a second game for Lag Legends?
It's looking like Zero Gravity are really trying to press on, but they're not pushing up and aggressing and getting those risky plays late in the game. We see a demo, but it's really not on a very important player. It is in the other half. It will hit the ground, though. Lag Legends go to match point.
Sweet. Absolutely fantastic. Definitely going to be up in the ante for them and really going to be hyping the team here. Again, I know I have to preface it over and over again, but it seems to be a little bit of a curse for myself on almost every single game that I have casted / co-casted. The underdogs seem to really get a great increase in their chance of winning against a top dog. And we might see that here again in Division E tonight.
Yeah, I mean, this is going the complete opposite way of what I thought. Not saying that I had zero faith in Lag Legends, but I thought there would be a little bit of give from Zero Gravity in this series, and maybe it can be attributed towards their stream debut, but I know at least one of these players has been on stream before, so I really can't tell.
Okay. Really trying to get that first impression down. I see him.
Absolutely.
Ricky trying to go down midfield here, seeing if he can fake out Playboy right now. He's almost able to. Getting pretty close to the goal here, but it's going to be blocked by Ender. Pumpkinhead trying to contest a little bit down in midfield. Playboy's trying to make a play off of it. Haha, get it? Keeping it down in midfield here. Pumpkinhead going for a little bit of a block towards goal. Talon Ball, not a shot on goal, but it's going to be blocked by Ricky. Good block by Ricky. Ricky back down midfield here, contesting. Going to be losing that 50 towards Playboy. It's going to go back in their corner, but Pumpkinhead's going to hit it back out of their corner. Seeing what they can do off of it. A good save off Talon Ball. Shot on goal that the game thought from pretty ways downtown for him.
Yeah, and I will say Zero Gravity are putting
maybe a little bit of a double tap here,
but
and he can.
They do get stuck in their own half, causing an opening. Talon Ball gets bumped. No way to make the save there, and Lag Legends open up the scoring once again.
Absolutely. We're going to see Springtrap meeting Playboy here at the kickoff. Going to be zeroing out on that kickoff. Pumpkinhead and Talon Ball trying to contest for a little bit more. Sorry, Ender, excuse me. Going to be back down midfield. Seeing what they can do. Talon Ball trying to make a play off the wall here towards Lag Legends. They want to get a couple more goals here. They don't want a 3-0 sweep. They want it to. They want the game to go on a little longer, and they're able to find a goal off of it. Playboy with that goal. Very nice bump from down midfield into the goal.
And honestly, a great skimmer there to get it into the net and tie it up. And
for sure.
I will say, though, Zero Gravity are relying a lot on their solo play capability, which if you have the capability to do so successfully, by all means, go for it. But so far, they have not really shown that they have been able to do it consistently to be able to maintain a lead or even get a lead in the first place. So I really think they're going to have to try to find connections among each other, follow up on each other's touches, space out, maybe play a bit more patient and not rely on getting kind of hopeful deep clears.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely something that style points are cool, but style points are cool paired with winning the game.
Exactly.
We're going to see a demo on Ricky. They're not quite going to be able to capitalize off of that demo to make a play off of it. Talon Ball trying to stop Ricky from getting a little bit further towards their goal. It's going to go right over the goal post here, back into their left side corner. Playboy trying to dribble it down midfield here. It's going to hit it over to the left side. Ender trying to chase a little bit Pumpkinhead up in the air, but he's going to miss it, unfortunately. Springtrap winning that 50 against Ender. Back into their corner. to do a little bit, but it's going to go back down midfield. Ender trying to make a play off of it. He's going to get demoed, but he's going to be knocking pretty close there. Good save by Ricky.
He gets back just in time. Oh my God. I mean, that was, I mean, he saw red. He saw red in that moment. Springtrap kind of makes a bit of an error, but Ricky
shot on
is
goal
there to
here.
save the day, but not this time. Playboy Vix is here to take the lead for Zero Gravity.
He got real close for that save, but unfortunately completely out of boost, not being able to find either 100 pad on his way back. I think they were all out and just unable to get a little high enough to make that block. He's going to be meeting him at the kickoff here. He's going to zero it out. Talonball is going to be hitting it back down towards their side of the goal. It's going to be right in front of him. Ooh, and Playboy, back-to-back goal here. Going to be able to ram it right into the goal.
Yeah, he's going to extend the lead for Zero Gravity off of Talonball's pass.
For sure, yeah.
I mean, that just like slots perfectly, just teed up right in front of the net. No one there to make the save. That is how you want to play if you are Zero Gravity. Like I said, they need to incorporate more of those team plays into their play style if they want to see more success. I mean, we know they're a successful team.
Oh, and there he goes.
There's the
back-to-back for Vix.
Toss those hats onto the field, baby. Playboy Vix is here, and he's ready to drop a Dowie.
He was letting his little brother play with the controller. Now Big Bro's picking it up, and he's gonna lock in for this game.
Oh no!
Maybe another field. Oh my goodness! Off goal. What happened?
These strategies on the kickoff?
This is a complete 180 right now. Oh my man!
We've seen they call it the bot kickoff, right? Because the bots, both people on the corner kickoffs go for the kickoff. So it's been kind of pro meta lately, right? But the Division E of all places has found a counter to the bot kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. And
exactly.
I mean, Zero Gravity go up 5-1 in a matter of seconds. I am thoroughly impressed.
Yeah, under a minute it feels. An absolutely amazing play. Vix trying to make a little bit more of a play here. Pumpkin's gonna be knocking it back down midfield. Can Ender block it? He can. But it's not gonna matter. Springtrap reinforcing that bump. Gonna be hitting it back into their corner. Talonball trying to see what he can do to make a play off of it. It's gonna be pretty close to the goal here, but not quite close enough to get it in. 1 minute remaining on the clock. I'm going to be honest, I think Zero Gravity has this one in the bag.
I would have to agree. I mean, backs on the wall. This is the game to make a statement, and they have indeed made a statement.
For sure. Playboy Vix trying to get a little bit of a double tap off the wall here. He's not quite going to be able to find it, unfortunately. It's going to be back into their corner, seeing if he can get it out of here. It's going to be a demo on Pumpkinhead. Can they capitalize off of it? Ender trying to get a little bit of a block. Springtrap coming in, though. He's going to try to get it out of his side. 30 seconds, or 22 by now on the clock. A little bit in the air, but he sees it's not worth it.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you really got to be talking amongst yourself on Lag Legends, like what went wrong in this game and how do we fix it? You know, take that extra time.
Oh, for sure.
To recoup and regather, because it's impossible to win, and they just got to figure out what it's going to take down this final game against Zero Gravity to solidify a win.
100%. This is going to see how they change up, or if they change up their strategy going into Game 4.
And here we see everybody kind of taking their time to ready up here. So we might see a little bit of stress in this situation from either team. I mean, Lag Legends are on match point, Zero Gravity, backs against the wall here. They have to find something to stay in the series. And I mean,
Ricky in game chat calling for a timeout right now.
Timeout.
Is that allowed?
I don't think so, but it looks like he's grabbing water or something. So we'll, I guess we'll just wait for.
Oh yeah, I see him in his kitchen in the background there. Now here's the question though: is he filling up with faucet water or nice filtered tap water? I can tell what kind of man he is off of that.
You know, I think I think it might be faucet water, to tell you the truth. But
I don't know if I can side with
I'm not even a
that.
faucet water hater. I'm not gonna lie. He lives in
Really?
Fargo, North Dakota. I went to school there for 3 years, and let me tell you, the faucet water in Fargo is top tier.
Okay, okay. I live there too. I'm gonna be honest. I live in Fargo as well, but maybe I should try it again. I don't think I don't think the taste of faucet water to my lips has reached it in probably about 10 years, to be honest. It's been a while.
That's fair. We might have to reintroduce you to the
Exactly.
faucet
Get a little
water
bit of a
culture.
faucet water palate cleanser.
Yeah, it's got fluoride in it. It's good for your teeth. Actually, filtered
okay.
water filters out all the fluoride, and it kind of gets rid of those benefits for you a little.
Yeah, it gets rid of that little coppery taste, little metal scraps.
Absolutely.
Looks like a game disconnect here. Is everybody ready and good to go?
I hope so. It looks like we're
Sorry,
good.
connection timed out. Awesome, sweet. Loaded into game 4 here, chat. Type 1 in the chat if you're watching on your phone, or type 2 if you're watching on a Samsung smart fridge. There is no third option.
There's never a third option.
Never third.
All right, here we go. We're getting into game number 4 on Utopia Coliseum.
Ooh, a little bit of a car change we see on Pumpkinhead, going for the Ford F-150. Gonna be an interesting mix-up here. We'll have to see what happens.
I think he's
And
going
I saw
for the
6
Ford
and the
Tough
7 in the
meta
chat.
here.
Okay. Yeah, it might be. It might be the Ford meta. Who knows? Who knows? A little blue-collar Rocket League gameplay.
Indeed we do. We see Pumpkinhead hitting it off the corner. Gets met by Vix. Playing ping pong here. The ball will be floating until Springtrap fakes it for Pumpkinhead. Some sort of clusterfest there, but it does find its way into the orange
demo on
half.
Pumpkinhead. They're not quite going to be able to make a playoff of it, unfortunately. Ricky for going for a shot on goal is going to be blocked by Vix. Pumpkinhead a little bit of a downtown reach right here. Talon Ball is going to be able to intercept it back into their corner. Flag Legends is right side corner. Vix, shot on goal, but it's going to hit the top of the goalpost. Can he back up into it? He can't. Not quite going to be able to get enough of an angle. Talon Ball, another shot. It's going to be blocked by Ricky. They're really kind of playing in the goal right now, not letting them get that early goal. Minute 20 in. Demo on Talon. Can they capitalize off of this right now? We'll have to see. Pumpkinhead going for a little bit of a pumpkin play. Going to be blocked by Vix, however. Ricky, though, going to be knocking it back into the pocket, hopefully above their goal for him. Yep, knocking it again. Demo on Springtrap's going to be a bump on Ricky. He's not going to be able to get back to it. Ender, shot on goal is going to be blocked by Pumpkinhead. Playing a good bit of goalie here and really trying to run it back into their side of the goal right now. Shot on goal, can they get the double tap? Springtrap's not going to be able to find it just yet. Ricky trying to get a little bit of an angle here, but it's going to be blocked by Talon Ball. He's going to hit it back down midfield, going to be on the right side of Lag Legends court. Seems if they can make a little bit more of a play here. It's going to be above their goalpost, though. Ender, unfortunate miss right here. A little bit of a free shot on goal, or a fake out, as some might call it.
I just don't think he wanted that one. He seemed to be a pretty picky player in the way he likes to take his shots. He didn't want that one, but he wants this one here exactly as he drew it up. Like I said, these guys see in 5 dimensions here. It was entirely a fake because he wouldn't have been in this position otherwise.
A little bit of a 5D chess play right here. You can really see it coming in. Pumpkinhead meeting Talon Ball here at the 50 right now. He's going to be losing that 50. Might be an early off-goal score. Or off kickoff goal. I mean, oh, man, that's unfortunate to see. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, and I can tell Talon Ball has been working on his kickoffs because that is, I think, the second or third kickoff goal that he has won just straight into the net. I mean, that goes to show that, someone's been in the lab.
Yeah, I mean, they're really Zero Gravity really locking in here on game 3 and now game 4. I don't really know what the switch up was on the strategy, but maybe, I don't know, maybe team leader gave a little bit of a pep talk. Maybe they locked back in. Really finding their footing here.
That they seem to be. As we see a solo play coming out.
Vic's
off
going
the
for another one
corner.
here. Ooh, not going to be able to back up enough.
It is a pass back to his teammate, though, as he
This is true.
does take time. Springtrap, great save out, gets cleared, but it will be met by Playboy, who will take control. Taking it off the sidewall, trying to get it around the last guy. One is flipping around, flopping like a fish. The net is kind of blocked here, but Springtrap, the GOAT, will be faking it for Pumpkinhead. And the pressure just is mounting for Zero Gravity right now, and Lag Legends have not really had many good looks in the last part of the series. Maybe the F-150 was not the play.
It might have not been the play. You know, they might be able to capitalize a little bit more on here. Talonball trying to get a little bit of a double bump onto the goal, but not quite going to be able to find it. He's going to be backing up, trying to get a little bit more boost, expecting it to go back down to their side of the field. Vix, however, going to be locking down that ball. Same with Ender. Going to be hitting it over Springtrap. Springtrap. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Vix trying to make something. He misses it though.
Shot.
Oh my goodness. I think you get a downtown score right there.
Make
Definitely
it low,
something that
take
is
it high, baby. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, you never see it coming. You never see it coming.
Unfortunate miscalculation.
Oh man, a physics master himself puts Zero Gravity up by 1 with less than a minute left to play here. Double commit from Lag Legends. They really want to finish this game. They don't want to go to a game 5. They are feeling the stress. And it is
trying to maximize that confidence for sure.
Man.
Really trying to overextend maybe, but they got to be careful when it comes to overextending.
Oh yeah.
Or just extending in general. Can't lose more of their footing. Talonball kind of going for a little something here. Gets reinforced by Ender. He's able to hit it and sink it right into the goal there.
Yeah, this is looking like a very convincing win from Zero Gravity. I mean, they've had, in my opinion, the most looks in this whole game. Still a lot of time for Lag Legends, seeing how the kickoffs have gone. Let's see if they can turn it around in their favor. It is in the orange half. Playboy will get it clear.
Oh, this might be a free goal on him. Oh, and it is.
Yep, that's the dagger.
Making Lag Legends look like 3 little kids in a trench coat, not really knowing what's going on here. Completely outplaying them, getting a free goal.
Free goal, 15 seconds left again.
Gonna be beating Talonball here at the 50. Kind of zeroing it out on that 50, but 10 seconds on the clock. Really not enough time to make enough plays. Vix just absolutely reinforcing their win for game 4.
Yeah, and he's just rubbing salt in the wound here. And I know when you're in this position on Lag Legends, you just want the game to be over. But as Zero Gravity just keep adding time onto the clock, it can get a little tilting. And that is honestly that might be what they're going for here. Playing a bit of the mental game. They're playing a bit of chess.
Oh, for sure.
As we go to game 5.
What do you think the outcome of this one is going to be? I mean, Lag Legends with an absolutely strong out-the-gate win in the first 2 matches, but Zero Gravity seemingly going to be able to find their footing again for game 3 and 4, winning both of those respectively.
I mean,
the turnout for game 5, I mean, I feel like it's still maybe a little up in the air. I'm not too sure yet.
I mean, right now, I think all signs lead to Zero Gravity right now. I mean, if you take a look at the shots,
sure,
it is 11-5 at this point. And I did mention at the beginning, shots don't lie, and they seem to have all the momentum. They got the stats on their side. They got everything in their favor right now. It's gonna take a miracle for Lag Legends to turn this around.
Yeah, Vix for real, being the absolute shot caller himself just for game 4 with 7 of them, but being able to find 2. I don't want to say holy carry like Lil Ticky in the chat right now, but he might be the holy carry Zero Gravity needs to be able to push them past Game 5 and win this series tonight. Pumpkinhead going to be meeting Ender here at the kickoff. As soon as this match starts up, let's see how it goes.
Yeah, and I mean, we have Lag Legends trying to secure a better spot in the standings, when Zero Gravity are defending that top spot, and they really seem to not be feeling, you know, a whole lot of pressure here, if I'm being completely honest. They seem to be comfortable on this match point situation. The adrenaline is pumping. Vix trying to find one himself.
Getting really close, but
Springtrap
just not able to sink it.
Oh my goodness. I mean, they're holding out on defense here, but is it going to be enough for Lag Legends? They do get it out.
This
just
might
for
be
now.
the new lock-in meta.
Real.
Maybe they were throwing for content. Who knows?
I mean, I don't know. I really don't have access to the script, but it seems
Not up to date on the
be
script.
in favor of Zero Gravity right now. I mean, they have been putting on a lot of pressure going in from the last game into this game. Ricky LaFleur seems to be taking over here.
Ooh,
As I say,
definitely not the smartest decision for him to be knocking it back into their corner. Definitely should have kind of abandoned that aerial bump. Talon Ball with the goal here. First goal going to Zero Gravity for Game 5. 4 minutes left on the clock.
maybe looking to do a little too much there. But still plenty of time left for Lag Legends. They're gonna have to find some way to turn it around. Oh, and we see an own goal.
Oh, Ricky. Oh, no.
Oh, you hate to
Oh,
see that.
feels bad, man. Happens to everybody, though. Happens to everybody.
Yeah, I mean, Game 5 nerves, they might be sitting in here. You're gonna have to shake them off right away, though, if you do want to come
We're
back.
gonna have to really lock in real quick here. Granted, we have over 3.5 minutes left on the clock. You know, not even halfway on this game, but it slips pretty easily. You know.
Yeah, it really can, and it can swing in the other direction just as fast, and they have to remember that. I mean, if they look at the time on the clock, there's 3.5 minutes left. If the other team can score 2 goals in a minute, I mean, Lag Legends can easily do it as well. They get it around one.
Ooh.
Springtrap is there.
There he goes.
Ice in his veins. Freddy Fazbear, he is terrified. And Lag Legends cut the lead in half.
First goal goes to first Lag Legends goal. 3 minutes 15 on the clock. Seeing definitely going to be reinstituting their confidence for this match, hopefully. A little bit more confidence to make some more plays for Game 5. They say it's not over till it's over. Ricky with a little bit more, trying to make another playoff hit. It's going to be blocked by Ender, though. Springtrap going to be knocking it, Pumpkin's going to be knocking it back in, though. Can Springtrap get the lineup in? He can! Shooting it down court, tying it up 2-2. They said it's not over till it's over.
It's not over till it's over. Lag Legends bring it back on their stream debut, nonetheless. 2-2, just about halftime, and the kickoff goes in favor of them once again.
Again as well. Can they get into? Oh, not quite. Not quite gonna be able to find that again, though. Trying to back up here. They don't want a free goal. It's going to be blocked by Springtrap. Ender not going to be able to find too much of something. Vic's trying to get it back in the air here, though. Ricky's going to be maybe going for the double tap, but not quite going to be able to find it.
Oh, no.
Talon Ball. Ooh, an unfortunate miscalculation by Springtrap, and not going to be able to get the block on that. They find Zero Gravity 3-2 for Game 5.
I mean, we see Springtrap in a spin cycle there. It's really hard to be left in that spot. And especially in these situations in the series. But they're going to have to find it back if they want to find the upset here. Zero Gravity are looking to dominate and close this out in a reverse sweep.
For sure. They want it bad. They really, really do. Ricky trying to get a little bit of play up in the air off the wall here. Springtrap trying to reinforce the knockback, but it's going to be denied by him. A little bit of a demo off Pumpkin. Can Zero Gravity capitalize off of this? Talon trying to go a little bit back into the pocket. It's in front, though, and Ender is able to capitalize off of that demo, reinstating them being 2 goals ahead of Lag Legends. The minute 56 left on the clock. This is getting pretty scary with Lag Legends. They had a really nice back-to-back goal here after Zero Gravity was able to get their first 2 goals, tying it up. Now they're slipping a little bit more, so we'll have to see how they kind of adjust their strategy, and can they make it back and get a few more goals to stay in the game. Ooh, and Fix, a little bit of a pool shot from downtown, keeping it on the ground here.
Oh, no. I think there was a little bit of a team bump, too, on the back line, which is kind of unfortunate. It's really hard to bring that back, too. I mean, 3 goals, that's about a goal every 30 odd seconds, and I mean, they're really going to have to lock it in here. Otherwise, Zero Gravity are going to take another fairly convincing win in a reverse sweep.
We'll have to see. Definitely Zero Gravity locking down on their defense for sure. Shot from downtown is going to be blocked by Ricky. Very, very nice save by Ricky, I will have to admit. Ricky hitting it back down to the right side of their pocket right here. Can they find a play off of this? Springtrap's unable to find it. Talent Ball hitting it back down. Pumpkinhead trying to get in front of it.
Oh, no.
Not enough force on moving that block. The ball's able to kind of find that corner in their goal, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I'm seeing Lag Legends are getting a bit too sucked into their zone. They're getting a little too eager for these goals, and they're paying the price for it. In these situations, you have to stay composed and not, you know, get all that excited to get these goals. It's important to stay aggressive, but they have to do it in a smart fashion. We see another extension as Last Man is going to open up the back end for Zero Gravity, allowing a 7th goal through, and it's looking like Zero Gravity are going to take this.
For sure, even with a minute on the clock. At this point, they're just kind of trying to pad their stats right now here for the division, really showing that the top dog is top dog for the reason. However, I will have to say, an absolutely amazing effort out the gate by Lag Legends, for sure.
No, they came here to play, and they showed us they could play against the top dogs. I mean, this is not an easy team to beat, and they took them to 5. And, oh my god!
Ooh, maybe another one here though.
Oh my god!
Oh my
How
gosh!
is this not in the net? The defense from Zero Gravity is absolutely insane right now.
Oh man, the even bumps back to back as well, stopping the ball 2 times right in front of the goal, just unable to get it in. A little bit of a tease, a little bit of an edge, but just not letting it slip in.
And the clock is getting close to 0 here, and we're just gonna play for fun now. This is garbage time, and it will hit the ground. Zero Gravity
takes game 5, winning this series for tonight. I want to say they are now going to be 6-0? 5-0 or 6-0, I believe.
Hopefully someone in chat can confirm. Zero Gravity. All right. We will... I guess we don't have any other cams, so we'll just go to us. We'll go to us while we get this. Check. Bam! That might have been a little quiet. All right, let's see if we can get these guys in here. Oh.
Are they maybe not in the waiting room? No, they're not in the waiting room. Common mistake. Don't worry, it happened last week with the Division A. It's a plague that runs throughout all players.
Yep. I mean, we have a lot of channels in here. It's kind of hard to find the right one. Honestly, you can join whatever one. Will drag you from anywhere. It'll work. It'll work.
Vic's popping into the waiting room. Okay, there they are. They're popping into the waiting room right here, right now.
Word,
Awesome.
word. All right.
There we go.
Drag him in here. All
There he
right.
is.
Welcome
Hello,
in,
hello.
fellas. Congratulations
hello.
on the dub. On
Thank
your
you.
Thank
stream
you.
debut. I mean, what a fashion and what a statement to make on your first time on stream this season in a reverse sweep. How are you guys feeling right now?
Man,
Little scared.
nervous.
Okay.
We're
Feels
feeling
bad.
nervous. You guys just
Yeah.
won.
I know, right? It's just like
Out
out of a miracle it happened.
It was rough.
Oh man, they're shaking. They're
Wait,
shaking.
yeah. Those first two games were questionable.
Yeah, I mean, like, I kind of want to expand on that. What were you guys like kind of talking about in between games to have that turnaround in game 3 to have 3 back-to-back wins to be able to get the reverse sweep going?
Man, honestly,
Alan just needed to warm up.
yeah. To be honest, yeah. He
We have a running
mainly
joke
was
that
yelling
I
most
needed
of the
at least
time.
an hour to warm up, and apparently I wasn't there.
It was bad.
No, we decided we gotta calm down. I was a little anxious to start, and we were kind of worried about certain people on the team, and we just needed to play our own game and slow down our minds.
Yeah, and I that really showed, honestly. I mean, it looked a little bit chaotic in the first couple games, and you guys seemed to have a bit more cohesion going into the later games. So, I mean, that statement definitely checks out. It shows to us and to chat. Everybody sees it. But I'm going to send it to Angel. Do you have any questions for these boys?
Yeah, really interesting mix-up here on the first 2 matches. Lag Legends seeing like they could really beat the top dog in Division E, and you guys really locking in. Did you do any pregame warm-up? I gotta ask, man.
Yeah, we played a
Yes,
couple games,
but not
then we
together.
waited for
Yeah.
like 20
Okay,
minutes
okay.
because it was all the confusion. But
That
no
makes sense.
excuse
You know,
there.
take a game or 2, get down and lock in that team synergy, and then you're
Yep.
absolutely able to lock in that reverse sweep, which you guys did an absolutely excellent job of doing so. And I do have to congratulate you. I think you guys are now 6-0 for Division E.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Congratulations for 0 losses. That's got to feel fantastic.
That is the goal. Playoff going into playoffs with
Undefeated.
undefeated.
Be pretty
We're
Yeah,
gonna
I
make it
imagine
happen.
you're taking this confidence deep into playoffs, and then hopefully seeing you guys at LAN as well. Maybe you can taking it all the way to LAN and seeing how that
Hell
works
yeah.
out for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, off of that, how do you guys feel going into playoffs? I mean, obviously you haven't dropped a game thus far, but I mean, playoffs is a different beast. And I mean,
Mhm.
how are you guys feeling going into that?
I'm pretty confident in us. I think we've had much better games and series than those. I think that was probably the worst we've played the entire season so far. And I mean, it was a little later game than usual for us, but I think that we got a pretty good chance to take it all the way and maybe even go undefeated to playoffs.
And that's
fair.
the
I'd
best
have to
thing you can
agree
do.
with
Yeah, that's a great thing. Just gotta be confident in your ability and your team and have that trust. And I mean, you guys really made a statement today in your guys' game. So with that, I'm just gonna give you guys the floor. If you have any fans in chat, this is your time to make any shout outs. So take it away.
Man, you guys know who Little Dicky is?
Yeah, I'm seeing him in chat right now, man.
Yeah, man. Number 1 hater, but that's my brother, so he kind of got me into this. So yeah, shout
Right
out to
on.
him.
Oh, sweet. That's
Mhm.
absolutely awesome. Has he been playing Rocket League for a little longer and he kind of recommended it to you, or?
Nah. Sometimes when we play with others, he says that he coaches me, but he doesn't. We started at the same time. He was hard stuck gold for a while, so I was just like, nah. But
You
yeah,
got to step it
he's a good
up.
player.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's great to be able to get into this with, some family relatives. I know there's a couple other of those brother uh dynamics in this league. So it's really cool to experience that with each other. So shout out both of you guys. Shout out Lil Thicky. I mean, he's
Yeah.
been in here the whole time supporting you guys. So I mean, W brother.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, with that being said, I'm just gonna let you guys go. It's a little late here, so you guys can go
Yep.
enjoy the rest of your night, bask in the glory, and
Thank you.
prepare for the rest of your guys' season.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
Yeah, take it easy, fellas.
Yeah, you too.
We'll go back here because that's where we've been. All right. Well, Angel, it's been quite a long day,
It has.
and
It really
it's
has.
what a series to close it out on. Division
Yeah,
E,
really
Game
interesting
5.
reverse sweep in Division E with the top pick in Division E, really showing why they are the #1 seed and doing quite the excellent job at showcasing that and showing it off. Um, I mean, Division E may not be the fastest thing or the most interesting thing, but it is a necessary thing. Every single walks of life, or every single play style and hours of play put in, or every single rank of Rocket League, I believe, deserves their spot for greatness. And I think, Zero Gravity's shooting for that greatness here.
They really are, and I mean, if they haven't achieved it already, I mean, they're undefeated. Not a lot of teams can say that they've gone undefeated in the regular season in this league and across any division. I mean, you guys are toe to toe with people of equal skill. It is not an easy task to be able to have a record like that. So, I mean, for Zero Gravity to have a season like this so far, props to them, in all honesty.
Yeah, 100%. It is truly impressive. You get used to a lot of other higher divisions, and it's like, oh, yeah, these guys are so much better, so much faster. But even most of the top dogs in the other higher divisions still have 1 to 2 losses. And though Division E is much slower, everybody in Division E is within the same skill set and skill group. And so being able to have absolutely no losses, like you were saying, is quite the impressive feat for them to be able to achieve that.
Absolutely. So on that note, I'm gonna let you give your shout outs, your little closing remarks before we send us to the closing screen.
Yeah, of course. I do have to apologize for STN Sammy Boy, him and his Velocity match against Grand Platts earlier today. Unfortunately, not being able to co-cast it, but I did watch it. You guys doing an absolutely amazing job. I'm not too sure if he's still here sitting in chat. And then shout out to Jammin and Jman47. You guys in chat, absolutely doing amazing God's work right now. Thank you all, everybody in chat, for watching, if you did. Thank you for sticking around and listening to my dumbass for talking. Thank you for watching Silk. And Silk, it was an absolute honor to be able to co-cast with you for the first time here. Very entertaining and very exciting to do so. And I hope you guys all have a great night.
Yeah, it was an honor to cast with you as well in my first DCRL stream ever. I've hosted a plethora of show matches and tournaments on my main channel, and it honestly does not compare to the complexity of the DCRL here with the custom overlays and all this crazy stuff. I just use stock assets for my stream. That's all I really
same
need.
here, man. Same here, man. The swipe transition on OBS or the fade transition on OBS. Oh, love that.
Oh,
Love
or
that.
you go to just some random website and find a little stinger transition to spice things up.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
I digress. I mean, this has been a good time on stream, even though it was not probably the best quality. But I promise the next time I will have things sorted out and it will look a lot better. So I appreciate everybody for coming in and watching and being patient throughout this just storm of a stream. And yeah, don't forget to check out our socials too. Instagram, Twitter, or X, TikTok, YouTube. Socials are down below in the overlay there. Also, Epic Creative Code Dcrl. If you're going to make poor financial decisions in the Epic Store, you can use it in Rocket League and Fortnite. So yeah, we get a little bit of the proceeds on those purchases. So yeah, support Dcrl, use code Dcrl. And with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and as always, stay freaky.
Oh.